Hello, Tankers is Mad, and welcome back to another epic viewer replay on World of Tanks console. Today we have Waxy's Harbour 6. He's back again. Do the same as last time, just call him Waxy for the purposes of this replay. So yeah, you guys are doing awesome. I'm getting some really good replays in. And it is a shame we don't have a proper replay system yet. As Ben from the Big Guys mentioned the other day, if we did have a proper replay system, we literally wouldn't have to play tanks at all. We could just let you guys do it all for us and commentate on your replays. So, Waxy is out in the IS-7. One of the most reliable heavy tanks in the game. Really good frontal armour. Godlike turret. The gun, it hits hard, 130mm, but when you play tanks like the Conqueror and stuff like that, you do miss that nice gun handling, which this doesn't really have. It's not particularly accurate, takes a while to aim, but when it does hit, it hits pretty good. I'm going to make a point as well for this game. Most of his rolls are pretty crappy, and for him to do the amount of damage he does with the rolls he uses, I mean, just bad luck like that. And he does really well. Anyway, so yeah, he didn't send the start of the game, I'm afraid, so I started it from as soon as it started. And now you're going to see a good IS-7 versus probably one of the worst waffle drivers I've ever seen. I think he's fired once and bounced. 2, 3. Four. Has he got one more? 5, and completely misses. Or was that 6? I've lost count now, but anyway, he missed the whole clip, or bounced the whole clip, and he's going to die for it. So he was really not much use to his team there, was he? Anyway, so he's cleaned up that little situation. Now onto this Tiger 2, who's just completely run out of friends, and he's going to die. It just depends who's going to kill him, really. Not one of the tanks there he could deal with on his own, really. Bit lucky there. The Tier 9 British Arty tracks him with some splash, and showing his arse like that was very lucky not to get one shot there. Anyway, so that flank is dealt with. What's he up to? 7 pens with 130mm. The game ended now. That'd be a decent game done, but it hasn't ended there at all. He's on over 3/4 health. Plenty of ammo left. Some teammates left. Ooh, that's not nice. Sees the Death Star, gets a half decent roll that time, and now the Death Star's a one shot, so that could have gone really bad, but it ended up being pretty damn good. Death Star's running away. Why he didn't come to help his friend just a minute ago, I don't know. Things might have gone a little bit differently. Anyway, so I think Waxy's just trying to see where he's gone. There he is. Death Star derps his shot. BKB jumps off for some reason. Waxy takes the time to aim the shot and picks up his second kill, and there's that dastardly artillery. No, actually I don't like that D word, somebody else uses that a lot. Yeah, scrub dastardly, insert dirty artillery. Yeah, there we go. Right, so now I've mentioned this a lot of times in the past, the map thing in the corner. So Waxy has obviously got the art of looking the map mastered. Yeah, they've won this flank. Those two seem to be pushing on. But you can see on the other flank, most of the enemy's tanks there, and there's only one defender who's going to die, more than likely. There he goes, being killed by... I can't work out this new kill feed thing. I prefer the old one. So he's telling the Arty to pull back, but he's on his way back. Just simple things, going back to defend, when they would have lost by cap otherwise. There we go, Arty has spotted someone. He didn't manage to get out in time. So VKB. That looked like the Arty put a nice hit in, so that really helps Waxy out now. Is he going to sit up here to defend? Might be a good idea because of the artillery. Oh, that's not good. Patton spots him. He's obviously got a decent amount of range snapshots. Not much chance of that even hitting, let alone penning. But from this range, he was just lucky to get it in the same postcode. Torch pushes in on the cap, spins round, gives strong armour to Waxy, but he knows where to shoot him. And with this gun from that range, that was actually, you can either say lucky or a really good shot. And he does it again. Decent roll this time. First time I've seen a decent roll this game. Like I said, he's been pretty unlucky with his rolls. Right, so the tortoise is hiding. But at least he can't hide in the cap. Otherwise we would be in a bit of trouble here. Guy in the middle, the only other green player left, is managing to put some shots in. And that is delaying the cap just a little bit longer. He's got a slim shot on the VKB's turret, and there we go, some of that accuracy. He's going to have another chance at it though. VKB is concentrating on that guy in the middle of the map. Fires blind, takes the kill, lovely. Excellent work there, Waxy. He's up to 3 kills, 12 pens now. So he's looking at 5k damage plus now. Right, there is a oh-ho, and that guy is going to become quite a key person in this game later. And something's going to happen, but I really didn't know could happen unless they've changed the game mechanics. Right, so he's detected, spotted. Oh-ho, misses with a HE round, so we know he's got the derp gun, and that's not good. That's a full health Jagdpanzer. And now he's 1 versus 4. I didn't see if he was 1 versus 5 just a second ago. Well, I need to be careful here because they've still got artillery. Right, so he could sit there and defend the cap. But when it's 1 on 4, or for the enemy's team, 4 on 1, they're more than likely just going to come for him, so they probably won't cap. So he's relocating, trying to keep them guessing just a little bit and trying to single them out. It's all well and good IS-7 having wicked frontal armour, but you know, only takes someone to drive around the side or the rear. And yeah. So he's got his APCR loaded. They have a Jagdpanzer. I would do exactly the same. Plus he's only got 1 round of AP left and 2 high explosive. Right, spots artillery. Absolutely key move there. Doesn't roll good again. Like I said, gets very unlucky with the rolls through the whole game. Must be having some of my luck here, Waxy. Right, kills the artillery, now it's 1 on 3. Lucky that Jagdpanzer didn't have a shot on him there. And who's this coming? Here's the pattern. Bounces the pattern. And he's got that commander skill as well, which shows all the damage modules on the enemy tanks. And you can see the pattern is ammo racks, so that's really going to help him out here. Pattern's running. Not surprised. We know where the Jagdpanzer is, so he must be up here pretty much on his own. I expect what he's going to do is try and bait Waxy down and try and fight him 2 on 1 with the Jagdpanzer. No idea where that oh-ho is. Right, this is a bit risky. If the pattern pokes the corner now, he's going to get shot in the ass. A little bit indecisive, but I think I would be too in this situation. You only know where 2 of the 3 of the tanks are. They've not been spotted for a while now, so you don't actually really know exactly where they are. Ammunition's starting to be a bit of a problem. Gets a spot on the pattern and doesn't get spotted in return. That doesn't happen very often, but it's always nice when it does. Each tank has viewports in certain locations, and say you stick your arse end out of just a bit of a track, that means you can get spotted by that bit of your tank, and if your viewports aren't in position to see the enemy tank back, then that's when that happens. Oh Christ, there's the Jagdpanzer, so he immediately jumps off the hill. IS-7 can outrun the Jagdpanzer just about, and he goes low, right. Gets proxied, Jagdpanzer's coming after him. He needs to kill this pattern. See, that's what I mean, the Jagdpanzer's, for the size of the tank and the weight of it, it's not slow. It's just not quite IS-7 fast. Unfortunately, this road's quite long there, so the Jagdpanzer's going to come around the corner before he can get away, so he's going to have to stand and fight. Right, there's the pattern. Ooh, that was a big hit from the Jagdpanzer. Doesn't waste his round on the Jagdpanzer. Swings his turret quick enough to take the pattern out. Jagdpanzer's on a reload, but it's not going to be long. It's around 20-something seconds, depending on the crew skills. Goes for the face hug. Takes his track off. Jagdpanzer fires and hits his turret, and that was his only chance to kill him. As long as Waxy stays behind the Jagdpanzer here, this should be all over for the Jagdpanzer, but it all depends. Where is this oh-ho? And what has he been doing for the last couple of minutes? This is all lovely, but look at his ammo count. He's got 4 proper damaging shots left, then 2 high explosive rounds, and look at that 385 roll with 130mm. I'd be annoyed with that with a 105. One APCR and 1 AP left. Hopefully he gets a decent roll on this round. Boom! You can hear him pulling the trigger. He wanted that guy dead. Now it's 1-on-1. IS-7 versus oh-ho. No idea where he is, but he's only got 1 AP round and 2 high explosive, and the high explosive rounds on this tank are not going to be able to penetrate the oh-ho, I don't think. So it all depends on how much health he's got left. Right, so we know exactly where the oh-ho is. He went to cap. He'd done it about 2 minutes too late. So Waxy's up to 19 penetrations and 6 kills. Absolutely storming game. You've probably heard me say in the past, with a 90mm at tier 8, you know, like tier 8 premiums, aims up the turret, 475 roll, but look at the amount of health he's got left for 2 HE rounds to take off. Yeah, like I was saying, my aim for a really good game with a 90mm at tier 8 is 20 pens, but that's 240 alpha, not IS-7 alpha. This is going to be a big game. Right, so he's running away. The oh-ho was using the derp gun, so he's going to do some damage, but not much. But he's down to 356, less than a minute of the game left. And it was at this point I was expecting a draw. It's a standard battle. It's a capture flag at each end. And I really was, like I said at the start, I really wasn't expecting to, you know, to see what happens at the end here. Right, oh-ho there, he's got at least 1,000 health. A little bit left now, but look at that, 122 damage. He's got 1 round left, and there's no way he's ramming an oh-ho to death. Here comes the oh-ho, he's got 1 round left, come on. Locks on. Looks like he's trying to run the timer out and go for a draw. Oh-ho misses his shot, it's all over. Waxy's got no ammo, and the oh-ho's on a reload, so it's 1-on-1. And right now I was expecting a draw. And victory. Your team caused the most destruction. Totally didn't see that coming. Is that a new thing? I thought that was team destruction game mode. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So there we go. 6 kills, top gun, and 9,000 damage in the IS-7. Also over 4k block. Tidy. Ace tanker, steel wool, top gun. Right, lovely. Thank you very much, Waxy, for sending that one in. That was brilliant to watch, and you really had me on the edge of my seat. Right, cheers, guys. Catch you on the next one. See you later.